as we welcome you back to Worthen Arena. Purdue-Fort Wayne Mastodons lead 2-0 over the Ball State Cardinals. Ryan Klimcak alongside Jaron Matheny. After a Ball State timeout, Ball State's got more work to do. Scherenborg sets up Chevs, and that'll help. That's a good start out of the timeout. Has hit it into the blockers, but the blockers couldn't position themselves correctly as it sailed out of bounds on their own side.
Good back set by Scherenborg to get that offense moving for Ball State. Hopefully they can rebound from here.
Purdue-Fort Wayne leads 18-16. Felix Akharevba on the serve, and that's a service error. Going from the left to his right, and the Mastodons get a free point. And service errors haven't been as big of a deal for Ball State in this match as they were earlier on in the season. Purdue-Fort Wayne actually has more service errors than Ball State's. Scherenborg sets up Jenis. Jenis into a block. Cardinals get it back. Chevs on the right side to the left side, gets the kill. 19-16 Mastodons lead. Or Mastodons leads 19-17 actually after that kill in set number 3.
And Jenis couldn't get the kill the first time around, so Chevs gets a go at it from that opposite side, and Coach Perrott wants to challenge. He thinks there was net interference before Chevs got that one off.
And sometimes, Jaron, it almost looks like people are confused that Chevs is a southpaw out there. Hitting on that opposite side, that's got to be really tough.
And he just hits from the wrong side is what it feels like, because he's that lefty and then continues to hit from the right side. It just doesn't seem right. But Chevs, what's so good about his game is he moves from that right side to that left side, and he hits the ball just as effectively from both sides. So the way he maneuvers around the court really helps him, for one, but just the power he puts on his kills. I mean, Matt Walsh did it last year for Ball State, but besides Matt Walsh, Matt Chevs is the only other one who does it, and Cardinals keep the point, no net interference.
Cardinals keep the point, trail by 2, 19-17. Purdue-Fort Wayne lead over Ball State. Scherenborg, who once he has come into the game, he has sort of stayed for a while for Quinn Isaacson. Scherenborg once again on the serve. Tosses it high into the air, goes on the other side. Keegan sets it up. It's Vargas. Vargas into 3 blocks, but somehow slips it by. And the diving Levanchi couldn't get it as it wound up just in front of him. Mastodons get another point.
I'm not sure how that one got through the blockers that time. Ball State, 3 blockers there, and Pelgrin Vargas somehow snuck it through all 3.
As it was Jenis, Chevs, and Schwartz who went up there. 3 of the tallest players on the Cardinals. As Schwartz sends it over. Keegan just has to free ball it. Scherenborg set up Jenis. Jenis on the attack, but is blocked by Diedrich.
No solution still for Ball State in the attacking department as a team, hitting 133.
Hansen in on the serve. Ball State has it. Chevs sent it over. Keegan has it for Purdue-Fort Wayne. Vargas. Janisi, a nice return. Chevs sent it over. Back to Keegan. Stone ran into 2 blocks. Chevs and Schwartz said no.
And that's big for Ball State, but even bigger would be if they can get it going from the service line now. They need to string together a 4-0 run to get back in this set. Otherwise, this match is going to go to Purdue-Fort Wayne.
Mastodons lead 2-0. Best of 5, set number 3. Cardinals trail by 3. And that's a service error for Caleb Jenis, and he's had a tough night here tonight.
7 errors on 3 kills for Jenis, 12 total attacks, and now 2 service errors. This just hasn't been the night for the freshman.
The San Diego, California native Michael Keegan from the service line. Quick little lob serve. Scherenborg setting up Chevs. Chevs gets the kill. 22-19 now for the Mastodons.
Good kill, and Ryan, for the first time tonight, we're going to see Lem Turner into this match. Ball State looking at a defeat right now, and they go to their one of their senior leaders.
Parker Swartz from the service line, winds up and fires. Sends it over, Keegan to Vargas. Vargas with the kill. That's a common theme we've seen tonight. Mastodons lead 23-19 in set number 3 and hold a 2-0 advantage over the Ball State Cardinals. Cardinals at risk to dropping 1-6 in three set matches. That time Sharon Board didn't jump up as Cade Bontrager able to get an easy kill. And the Mastodons have the Cardinals at set point and match point.
Ball State looks like they've just given up, Ryan, and the Mastodons' potential to improve to 9-7.
Vargas at the service line. Sharon Borg has it. Chevs the other way for the Cardinals. It's over to Vargas. Vargas has it blocked by Lem Turner. Bontrager sent it over to Weisel. As Chev's able to hit it off the hands of the blocker on the right side. Bontrager got a hand on it, but couldn't send it over to the Cardinals side. Cardinals stay alive here, 24-20. They trail in set number 3, 2-0.
They need the next 5 points, Ryan, to try and stay in this match.
Matt Chev sends it into the net, and that is going to do it. Purdue-Fort Wayne with an impressive 3-0 victory over the Ball State Cardinals. And just like that, this match is over. Coach, your team dropped 3 straight sets, being swept by Purdue-Fort Wayne. What went wrong tonight?
I think game 1, we had a huge lead and we got stuck in a rotation and gave up 7 or 8 points in a row. Just our offensive consistency tonight was really bad. We weren't generating any offense. Fort Wayne did a good job keeping the ball alive. They worked to get a better swing before we could get a better swing. And it really just their effort kind of broke our back tonight. Our guys got really frustrated. We tried a lot of different personnel to see if somebody could come in and spark us. That didn't work. So we're in a moment kind of flat, kind of stale. Some of the guys that were carrying us earlier in the season are struggling. And so we've got to help them get through this moment, play better volleyball so that we can come out on the other side and play closer to what our potential is.
And Ben Shinisi is one of the players who came off the bench here tonight. How would you assess his performance?
Well, we know from last year that Shinisi can be a good player for us. He was for a lot of the season. What Ben does very well is ball control, play good defense. He's also a real positive voice out on the court for us. So he brings those things. Tonight he just didn't have enough guys that were able to go along with him. We would make a good play, and then we would back it up with an error. We would open up a lead, and then we would give it back with a number of errors. And tonight it was just the cumulative effect of our team not playing well. A lot of different players struggling in different moments was more than we could overcome.
And Coach, 2 big MIVA games coming up next weekend, some time off before those games happen. What is the message going to be to your team before those games?
Well, the message about this weekend was use this time to get refreshed, catch up on sleep, catch up on homework. We've got to get into the gym next week and be ready to work. We've got to identify the things that we want to do that are critical against Lindenwood and Quincy. Make sure that we show up with a mentality that isn't what it was tonight. Tonight we got to a place where we really stopped competing, and we were so worried about who was going to make that next mistake or where that next mistake was going to come from. We couldn't relax. Meanwhile, we're watching a team in our gymnasium build momentum, build confidence, and play with a great deal of energy. And that was it was a lot for us to overcome.
Thank you for your time, Coach. Always a pleasure.
All right. Thanks, guys.
This is a fun time here from Kent.
Even from the nosebleed section all the way up high here above the press box. Ball State has some work to do. They trail by 7, 3rd and 4 from their own 23 to open the 4th quarter. Plitt in the shotgun, Walter Fletcher to his left. 3 wide receivers line up on the near side, 1 tight end. Plitt claps his hands together. Plitt dropping back to throw, finds Fletcher. Fletcher turns around, makes the catch, pushes forward for the first down.
Good pass and catch, finding Fletcher out of the backfield. Fletcher always a weapon in the passing game. That's something that Caleb Huntley cannot give you.
Fletcher came into today with just under 230 receiving yards, has eclipsed that total. Also has a receiving touchdown today. Drew Plitt once again lines up from the shotgun and then moves to the far side as a wide receiver. Fletcher keeps it himself, moves forward for the first down. A 10-yard gain and a 10-yard run once again for Walter Fletcher.
That play's working over and over again. I don't know why. I mean, that you've seen that look a couple of times now. If you're Kent State, you have to be able to make that stop.
First down and 10 for Ball State from the 39. Drew Plitt under center, sends the man Justin Hall in motion, gives it to Hall in motion. Hall bounces around to the outside, gets tackled on the far side at about the 48-yard line. Ball State's running game starting to work a little bit better here on this drive. A couple big third down conversions, and they keep the chains moving.
Offense starting to get warmed up again.
Second down and 2 from the 47-yard line. Drew Plitt under center, 2 wide receivers. The give is to Caleb Huntley. Huntley runs right forward, pushes forward for an easy 2 yards for the first down.
Ball State just keeping it on the ground. That has worked of late.
Ball on the left hash, 1st and 10 after the gain of 3 by Caleb Huntley. Ball on the 50-yard line. 13:40 left to go here in the third quarter. 4 wide receivers for Ball State. Plitt drops back to pass, finds Johannes Tyler at the 45-yard line. Tyler is pushed back and brought down at Kent State's 47.
Tyler just narrowly missed an injury there. He was brought down by the leg pretty violently. I'm surprised he's okay and up and walking right now. Good for Tyler. That was a near, really ugly injury.
Jamal Parker was the one who brought him down. 2nd and 5 for Ball State. Ball on the 45-yard line. Just over 13 minutes to go. It's again the Wildcat. A double reverse. Fletcher to Hall. Hall on the near side. Jumps over a defender, Parker, and goes right out of bounds. We've seen that from him. A highlight reel play a couple of times. That time not as much as he was right by the sideline, but gets out of bounds and gets enough for the first down.
The play calling continues to be interesting for Ball State. And that's how they're moving the chains. That's how this offense has worked all year.
Plitt under center, 2 wide receivers. The first down give is to Walter Fletcher. Fletcher off tackle to the left side. Gets to the 30-yard line, actually the 29-yard line, on a 9-yard first down rush. Ball State continues to run the ball effectively. Clock continues to mow down. Ball State continues to work fast. Everybody on the field looking to the sideline and the offensive coaching staff for the play. Drew Plitt under center. 2 wide receivers, Antoine Davis and Johannes Tyler on the far side. Plitt under center. The give is to Huntley. Huntley right up the middle towards the right hash. Gets past the 25-yard line to the 24. It's a gain of 5 for Caleb Huntley, enough for a first down. Ball State continues to move the chains.
Cody Rudy's still out there. Rudy's been out for most of these plays, and it's been an assist on the run blocking and pass blocking. It's working out for Ball State.
Drew Plitt under center, decides to send Malik Dunner into motion. The handoff is to Caleb Huntley. Huntley pushes forward for a gain of about 2.
Now that time it didn't work as well, but Ball State has been really great at creating doubt in the defense. The defense does not know what is coming, and that's why Ball State is on this long drive.
Kent State leads 31-24. 2nd down and 8 for Ball State at the 22-yard line for Kent State. They want points on this drive. 2 wide receivers for Ball State. Drew Plitt under center. The give is to Huntley up the middle. Huntley bounces off a couple tackles, pushes forward for the first down and more.
Caleb Huntley had a lot of space there just to work with, and he used all of that space to get the first down.
Huntley gets to the 11-yard line. Enough for the first down. Ball State can still get a first down. It's not goal to go quite yet. They're spotted at the 11-yard line, knocking at the door of the Golden Flashes. Plitt once again under center, then moves to the wide receiver spot on the far side. The snap goes to Fletcher. Fletcher runs up the middle and right into a wall. That time, the Flashes were ready for it.
One trick too many for Ball State. I'm not exactly sure why the Ball State Cardinals keep going to that. They've been lucky, but I guess just keep trying it until it doesn't work. I doubt we're going to see that again, though.
We've seen that particular play about 3 or 4 times this far in this game. 10:15 left to go in the fourth quarter of play. Kent State leads 31-24. Ball's on the 11. Malik Dunner in motion from the left side to the right side. The handoff is to Huntley up the middle. Actually, that was Walter Fletcher into the game. Fletcher pushed forward for a gain of about 3 or 4. Mark it is a gain of 3. It's going to be a big third down for Ball State. Remember, it's essentially goal to go. They can get to about the half-yard line.
Looked like Cody Rudy was shaken up on that play, taken off by some trainers. We'll keep an eye on that. He's been in for most of these plays as a run blocker and pass blocker. Ball State's now with a little less protection on this key third down.
Big third down for Ball State. 3rd and 6, ball on the 7-yard line. Sends Justin Hall in motion from the near side to the far side. 3 wide receivers. Plitt is dropping back to throw. Plitt steps up in the pocket, finds his man across the middle. Johannes Tyler, did he get enough for the end zone? No, but he got enough for the first down. That 1 yard needed, he picked up. Found a lot of open space. The 6'3" Tyler makes the catch for the first down.
That was a big pop by Hines there from the Kent State defense to prevent a touchdown. Hines has brought a lot of energy from that cornerback position today, and he prevents a big game-tying score.
Hines, a quality athlete from the IMG Academy down in Florida. Plitt under center at the 1-yard line. The give is to Huntley. Huntley trying to mow forward. Is he in? Waiting for the ref's signal. They're going to mark him short.
Oh, and I thought he had enough there when he turned onto his back, stretching for the end zone. The defensive front able to hold.
Ball State lines up quickly. Plitt under center. Just 2 wide receivers. They're bunched up. Caleb Huntley in the backfield. Plitt keeps it himself. Pushes forward. He is into the end zone for the touchdown. Drew Plitt sneaks right behind his center for the QB keeper. And it's a Ball State touchdown.
Ball State able to use the running attack effectively the entire way down the field. And this could be a brand new ball game right here.
Ryan Rimler out to kick the extra point for Ball State. Quarterback keeper by Drew Plitt with 8:55 left to go. Ryan Rimler on the extra point. The snap, the hold, it is up, and it is good. We are tied at 31. A back and forth type of game. And we're tied at 31 here in the fourth quarter.